No mai, haere mai. Welcome to Ngā Punawai for the Bunnings 2021 National Touch Championship in Ōtautahi, Christchurch. We have a final for the 50 men's, Auckland versus Manukau, and in the commentary box I have Neri Baker and Mike King.
Tēnā koutou katoa i nā iwi o te motu, e te iwi o tēnei mana whenua o kaitahu. Tēnā koutou katoa. Yes, beautiful to be back here on finals day for our Masters team. As you say, it is the 2021 National Touch Championship here, and looking forward to hopefully sunshine coming out. It has been, let's just say, an indifference morning. I'd like to also welcome our viewers from overseas. Had a few texts and messages come from viewers in Australia, up in the UK. So ngā mihi kia koutou to all our viewers, and a big shout out to Chrissy Woods there. As we see on the screen, the players' names, and I just want to note down through our Auckland team, our Auckland men's team, there'll be some familiar names to people who have watched Touch over a number of years here. So, yeah, looking forward to, as we are now looking at counties, Manukau men's 50.
Yeah, for these teams to get here, the semi-finals, Auckland played North Harbour in a 5-2 winning to get to the final, and Counties Manukau with a tight one against the home team Canterbury 4-3. It has been, this is day 3 of the Masters tournament, and we're in day 2 for the Opens. So this is the finals day for everybody here in our Masters tournament, which is absolutely fantastic to see so many teams out here and who have come from afar, so it's fantastic.
Yeah, wonderful. And you know, this, as we were saying earlier, Meta, this is actually an intentional, planned as part of Touch New Zealand's focus on raising the profile of players, not just the Opens, but actually the longevity of players. And we're looking at our 50 men's now, just giving each other a bit of uffy, bit of hug. At the end of the day, this game has always been about whanaungatanga, about friendships for life.
Yeah, you know, playing touch myself through the age groups and yourself is like, it's amazing that you can still play at this age, and even in the 40s and the 35s, there's somewhere for you to go to. And I know that from a rugby background, once you retire, that is kind of it. But now you've got touch, something like touch and tag, and you can play as long as you want.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I think the key message is about keeping the body moving here, and just want to acknowledge our referee trio out there, Gary Norton, Peter Larson, and first-time referee final here, our friend Dion Griffith, who is refereeing his first final. So ngā mihi kia koe e hoa, and looking forward to what promises to be maybe not as fast as games that we've seen in the past, but I'm sure the mind, the heart and the soul will be in everything that both counties and Auckland show us on the field.
I can tell you right now, we're going to see some silky stuff from these guys. They'll have a few tricks up their sleeves. They might be not as quick as the Open men's or anything like that, but they will have some skill and some tricks. That's what I'm waiting for.
Ka pai, and you see on the screen, there's a bit of a cloud there in the background, but it has opened up. We're seeing blue skies, so that's always a good sign here. And it is a little bit warmer than it was a couple of hours ago, as Auckland are in the huddle, and they start to get themselves out here ready for tap-off.
Yeah, Rangi was not too kind to us last night. I was a bit unsure what this weather would come, but as I was walking across, it is a bit dewy on there, a bit wet. But also, like I said, because I think these guys got some skill here, we're still going to see what we're looking for in a bit of entertainment.
Yeah, it looks like Auckland are going to tap off with player Tony Langahito there, tapping off. And then dummy half there is Terry Tuatia. Two very experienced players here as they make their way towards the 7-metre line.
Yeah, they might play a little bit of a different style here where they'll just be waiting and probing. You've still got the powers there. The passive line and round the back.
Exactly, and just like that. Coming off that final pass being made by number 1 for Auckland, Jamie Lafisa. Jamie is he's actually a World Cup winning captain player here, and there you go, running that dummy line. Good line there, run by Te Moana Nui, actually committing his link, which freed it up for Tony, and as you say, that passive line.
Yeah, we've been seeing that all weekend, and so it's great to see these guys using it. It's, you know, that'll be a new sort of play that they've brought in. Exactly.
I wouldn't be surprised if they probably showed the opens in that move, as we've got counties going forward through Hirawini and Reihana.
Geez, that wouldn't be the father of a famous rugby player, would it?
Not quite sure. It's a big whānau, that one.
Hirawini going for that dive, you know, it's dewy on there, so if you get low, you can actually dive from further far out, couldn't you?
Yeah, you certainly could. You could slide into this. As he throws the ball out to the wing, goes through the hands of Smith. The ball is wet, you know, it has been raining this morning, so it's going to be a hard pull to make sure that players get two hands, and it's probably less of long ball, more of the close passes.
I think Rolly Stanton, he used to come from Invercargill, has got the wrong T-shirt on.
Rolly, he's been around for a while, Rolly.
Oh, Rolly.
He's a character.
Yeah, he was playing back in my day, so I played open mix with him years ago when I was a kid, so there you go.
There we go. And there we go, Lafiso back on that ball again.
Oh, lovely.
With a wrap. And again, Terry Tuatea. Just showing his left to right step there. And that's number 2 touchdown, just like that for Auckland, as we watch the Bunnings Warehouse replay. A wrap play by Lafiso, spotting Tuatea. I'm not quite sure that was a step or a slip, but whatever it was, it had the result.
That's actually really hard to do. Like, your body actually has to stop still, and it is wet out there, and you actually have to have some real strength and some balance in that. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Because the other thing that you've got to be careful is actually it is easy to be injured, you know, under this type of surface. Especially
this type of surface. Auckland sort of really it's got a bit of control of the game here.
Number 13 on the board, that's Lance Flavel. Lance is actually in our Pathways coaching development, so good to see now Lance donning the players' colours of his province, Counties Manukau, as it's a turnover.
There is a lot of coaches around that are playing still as well, which I think is fantastic. They're still in touch with the game. And you can see Auckland just, you know, going back to the basics, powering out of there, getting their subbings on, coming at that back door.
And Meta, just one of the things, you know, as Auckland come through the field, I just want to acknowledge Touch New Zealand here for, you know, this is a deliberate act by Touch New Zealand a couple of years ago. I know they got some feedback about showcasing the Masters game. So this is finals day for Masters, and you see earlier as ball goes to ground that all the Masters final are on Field 1 and they are live streamed.
Yeah, you know, they've trained just like everybody else, and also they've been giving back to Touch for years, and this is something to say, hey guys, thank you very much, and thank you for your service, and thank you for still playing.
Yeah, exactly. As we got Manga on the ball there. Okay, some good yards made by Counties there. Number 12 for Counties, Hirawini. He's around that ball.
Oh, looks like he's coming back. That was a good drive, man-to-man drive there from them, getting down the field. Except, you know, this isn't the touch game doesn't change, does it? Your main aim is to get as far as you can down the field and have scoring opportunities. But if you don't, as long as you're down that end of the field, you can defend it.
Correct. Spot on. Look, and just while Auckland are making their way to the subbing box, just a shout out to the management team of both Auckland and Counties Manukau, with coaches, player coach Jamie Lafiso, assistant coach John Tetini. John is actually a World Cup 50s New Zealand winning coach there. And a manager, Mark Frankham, and assistant manager, Mark Hotham.
Oh, there's a bit of banter there. Like, yep, that was a bit of a hard touch, and he's sort of given it to him. Nice ball held up there. Nice positive ball. Getting on the wing there. He's got a bit of toe there, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought thought he was away
I
there.
thought he was as well.
But yeah, look, and now acknowledging our county's Manukau manager and coach there, Francis and Vaniki there. So great to see that we've got a lot of player coaches here, especially in the grades as in the Masters grades. That tends to happen.
Major there going forward. Panui. Newbold. Back into Newbold to drive it forward. Newbold with the scope. Looks like he's got a space there. Good touch.
Unfortunately, went to go left, step back, went short side, but the Auckland defender is equal to the task as they come out through Tony Langahito.
Touch is such a simple game if you do the 1%ers right. You know, it's pretty wet out there, and these boys have been just going through their process, catch and pass. You know, it's wet, and they haven't really dropped anything. It's a really controlled game.
Exactly. They've been pretty well drilled here as we go. Set up their Cave with the ball.
Oh, that's a really good drive, isn't it? Good pick up. 2 hands, he's taking the space, and he looks dummied. He's looking for a support. Good defence.
Good touch there.
He's given a penalty away. Having a wee chat there, the referees. Holding. It's like, yeah, you're not allowed to do that, mate.
And there we go. Looking for his support player, and there's a hold there by the winger, John Amanga there. He has a little wry smile with the referee.
Oh, look at that. Backdoor's coming.
Nice pop pass by Lafiso. And just like that, they find number 10, Craig Coulter. And like that, that's a touchdown. Auckland 3, Counties Manukau 2.
Yeah, pretty awesome here. They go back door and he just pops it over there. The 2 defenders come in and it's a catch and pass there, and he just walks over into the line. He'd be happy walking over that.
And again, you know, as we watched the One Foundation, well, I thought it was going to be the replay, but a lot of these players are coming off that player, Jamie Lafiso. Very, very experienced, calm head, sees spaces, and actually setting it up for his player. So
they're just so calm, aren't they? They just, you know, every player is just thought through. They're reacting to what they see, and they're just playing what's in front of them. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I think that's a trademark of Masters games, that they all stay calm. Maybe. You
never know.
You never know, but we're seeing nothing but discipline so far from the Auckland and Counties men. Here is Hedawini.
Oh. Bit of camaraderie there.
Yeah, I think Hedawini was more disappointed in himself there that they got the touch count wrong there.
We've got a 2-man there going forward. Oh, that's the first slip. That's the first mistake coming out of their exit that I've seen Auckland do.
And it's probably the first time they actually took an extra pass there, you know, without going forward here. So let's see, for Hedawini and Vaniki, let's see what they can conjure up here. Quickie play, backwards Hedawini, follow through.
That inside ball again. We've been watching all the teams throughout this competition using the inside ball, and again the Masters are evolving and playing that play as well. So, you know, like I said, touch is a pretty simple game. It's an enjoyable game. Do the 1%ers and you get the reward.
Yeah, you know. So even though it didn't come off for Counties, it's so pleasing to actually see that they're running really structured stuff here, you know.
So it must be all those player coaches out there with the coaching techniques from Touch New Zealand.
Yeah, I know that I know with a lot of the Masters teams, with the rescheduling of the Nationals, the additional 6 weeks actually helped quite a few of the players just get through some niggly injuries. Ball goes to ground.
Tuatia's like not handing the ball to the man.
Right. Hitter when he saying, I had my hands there.
Yeah. Don't you know where you had a pass from? Here we go, the subs are on the bench, they're coming round and they're forming their attack. Good yards there. Ooh, bit in the ruck area there. It is slippery though.
Yeah, nice go forward by Lance Flavel there. As we see on the Bunnings,
you can hear them actually saying sorry to each other.
Yeah. Nothing but respect for each other. This is Uffy in action.
Game Flavel going into that 7 metres. Oh, unfortunate there. It is wet. I'm going to keep on saying that probably like the whole game. It bucketed down last night.
Yeah. And there's another example. The player just probably, again, just disciplined, but disappointed with themselves. They are. This would be one of the things I'm sure the coaching staff of both teams would have said. We're playing wet weather touch. The good thing is that it's not raining, but the ball and the surface is very damp.
That's great yards there. Long ball there, great, good defence, shut it down, could read it. And that's the last, so we're moving on there. Counties just need to come over to their sub box, get those subs on.
Yeah.
Come on, mate.
Jamie Lafiso asking the referee, is his hand part of the ball?
Give him another 5 though,
Yeah,
that's good, marched him back.
Okay.
Good refereeing there.
Nice, the winger promote, Auckland winger getting themselves up, just stopping the ball going wider. It's Counties, yeah. We need to pick up a number 16 for Counties, which just don't have them on the score sheet at the moment.
Finiki again being prominent, and same with Hirawini, those two have done some work out there, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. I think Counties looked like they went to run a 32 peel with a slow peel coming, so it was a 32 slow peel I think they had caught.
Do you know what I'm liking about the Auckland game? It's nice and short. It's raining. They're not trying to push those passes. Like, really have they gone really, really long, have they? They're all coming nice and short, doing the drive like this right here. And then maybe let's do just 2-man until we need to go a little bit wider.
Yeah, exactly, Meta. You see the distance is probably less than 10 metres, so that to a tier with a scoop.
Yeah, he's a good wee player there. He can find space really well, know when to scoop, know when to pass, so pretty lucky to have him.
Yeah, and you can see again another example of Uffy in action where Cherry just giving the ball back, saying, hey, we're here to play a good positive game of touch. So great to see the spirit of this game being played in such a positive way as we go forward by Manga.
Manga and Newbold teaming up there. They're looking, the lovely inside pass. You might have goal the way there. Inside again, good hands. Unfortunately, that was a good piece of play there.
Great piece of play. Unfortunately, the winger was over the line. Here we go. Ball's kept alive. Oh.
I thought Newbold was going to go all the way there.
But again, nice skills by our counties. Manukau 50 men's there. Oh, around the outside.
Alberg. Alberg.
There we go.
That's some pace.
Just like that. Number 15, Fred Alberg.
He just turned those burners on.
Here we go as we watch the Bunnings Warehouse replay. As you said, look, ball tight, and just like that, inside, outside, around number 7, Atitua, around number 4, Smith.
Look at that running style, though. That's near perfect.
That is perfect. That is exactly what the Blues needed last night against the Highlanders.
Yeah, what happened there?
I'm a Chiefs man, so but great skill sets there. Again, I'm going to say it, Mete. This is the 50 men's, and boy, he was going 50 miles an hour.
Oh, that was fantastic. Like the turn of speed, those repeat 100s he must be doing.
He's doing something. He's clocking up 18 on the yo-yo.
Yeah, look, that's keeping yourself fit. This is really good. This just shows that, when you retire from sport, there's something else for you. Keep on playing, keep on having fun, increase your well-being by doing recreation or high competitive touch like this.
Yeah, look, and I was talking to a good friend of mine yesterday, Chrissy Woods, who is a speedster, and I expect Chrissy Woods to have that same speed when he comes back next year. And there's Lafiso.
Great scope. Good defence by Counties Manukau, making sure they're staying on their men.
Yeah, nice mirrors up by Counties.
Good driving here by Counties. Here comes the man deep as well, looking for the ball. Straight on their sub box. Look, that's great yards. Straight over the halfway.
Touch count 3. Well done. As you say, look, ball is close. Very smart play by both teams here. Playing wet weather, playing slippery ball touch.
Anyway, just not really going to hand there, but that was a great passage to play by Counties. It's gone back to the basics. Driving out, trying to get the meters, and then trying something.
Yeah, exactly. And again, you know, I've said this a number of times over the last couple of days, but the referees have just, you know, really done a great job officiating here. Again, I say the word about being invisible, but we know they're a positive part of the game, but they're just doing their roles. Everyone's doing their roles here.
Yeah, you can't really tell they're there, can you? So that's great step on the inside. He's dropped it nice and short. Oh, he's looking for the man to come around. Good set there for Auckland.
Yeah, that's number 14, Tony Langaheitu.
I like the fact that both teams are looking for that extra, you know, that extra pass to see the extra man coming around. They're looking, you know, playing what's in front of them.
Yeah, they certainly are, looking left and right. Although the legs are not there, they're still looking, which is a good thing.
They move the ball really well in terms, you know, that's 3 to 4 passes before they put a set down.
And overall, you know, the error rate has been low from both teams. So,
bit of a slip up there by Newbold. Couldn't really do much. It's, you know, like I said, it's really dewy and wet out there, so tried to step back but just slipped a little bit.
Yeah, there we go.
But Auckland just going back to work, really, aren't they?
That's right, yeah. And you can see on that settle, Commander-in-Chief Jamie Lafiso just calling the play, saying, let's get ourselves to the subbing box.
You watch Counties' defence as well. If you're watching one high or two high, they're coming up, but everybody's working hard to come across and shut that space up. It looks really good. It definitely, good scoop there. He's found the space. There's that little general again.
There he is, that man to a tee up, scoop and go, and finding his man, Willie Palesio, as we see the Bunnings Warehouse replay. Terry spotting the gap, putting the afterburners on, and finding his player just like that.
You know, if you're at home and watching this, man's got the ball in 2 hands. And he's showing and he's showing and he's probing and he's looking for space and then he's just accelerating straight into it.
Yeah, that's certainly a strong part of his game. Is Auckland now with 5 touchdowns to 0.
County's just getting some space in here. Capwell, Winnie again has done some really good job there. Looks like he might have sneaked under there. Yes, well done. Good driving. Good wedge there and straight under there.
As we watch the Bunnings Warehouse replay, you can see the settle. Again, he's seen Langaheitu. If you see, he failed to get back to the line. He was about 1 foot in front of it. Player slid in there and a touchdown. A good response by Counties Manukau as we go into the final 60 seconds of the first half. That'll give him a bit of energy, a bit of lift.
And if you're a young player back at home, nice and low, and because it's wet, he knew that he could dive from a bit further out, so well done.
Yeah, he dived at the feet of the player, so that even made it hard for Tony to make that touch here.
Oh, backdoor coming, well spotted. Good defence by Counties though. Forward pass, I'm guessing.
Yeah, off the ruck ball, I think. Yes, it was. Good call there, Mary.
There's a couple yesterday that were forward passes in the ruck area as well. That's a bit of a crucial 1%, really, isn't it, from the ruck area to make sure that to tidy that up a little bit, I thought.
Yeah, I think, look, and I'm not a referee, so I don't know this and could be wrong, as we come to the end of the first half there with Auckland, unofficial score, Auckland 5, Counties Manukau 1, but sometimes it could be because it doesn't really impede the play. So, but I'm not saying that referees are letting go of these forward passes. It's just sometimes when, as you say, whether the pace, but sometimes this game is actually it's not at pace, but it's actually played really structured, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very structured and very skillful. You know, the Auckland team right now, they're pretty much using the skill, using the ball, and the boys are just running into space when they can. That was a great left foot off there as well for the try. So, they're really skillful.
Yeah, exactly. Look, actually, I'll apologise to all our viewers and to the teams. It is played at pace. It's played at their pace, but, hey, for the ones that are down the park, and we talk about pace, the next level pace, and there is our man again, burning the afterburners.
Yeah, that was some pace, though. Like, that could be in any game. There he goes, a show and go again, the little general, and just finding his support there. So, Auckland's done really well that first half, but this is the comeback from Counties. Straight underneath it, bang.
And that's a nice play. That was a nice touchdown there. And as we see the coaching staff of both teams there, and in the raincoat for Auckland.
Is that a raincoat?
There we go. One of the masterminds of the high performance program for Touch New Zealand is Peter McIntyre, and Peter has been a member of this of Auckland Touch for a number of years through all the grades. I think he was MVP of the World Cup finals in the 50 grade. So has a lot of knowledge there. But equally, we're talking about a counties team who have been around the traps for a while. Although you can see the difference in the structure of both teams here, and Auckland have got a few organisers. Yeah,
they've got a few organisers, and they know their roles. They know their roles really well, and they're doing it really well. Latia as well. Latia, sorry. He's probably been prominent most of this game, and he's been the little general, really, hasn't he?
Yeah, he certainly has. But we talk about organisers. Actually, we've got very, very experienced operators through. The player there talking right now, Jamie Lafiso. He is a general out there. He knows his stuff, and he has been involved in a lot of those touchdowns. It's neither been him or Terry Tuatia, number 6.
Yeah, so if we look at both teams, you would say Auckland, let's just keep on doing what we're doing. It's working. Keep on using our process. And probably for Counties, we're just like, let's just tidy up our process a little bit. We know we've got our process there. Let's just stick to it a little bit more. And then when we transition into that attack, let's just go for it.
Yeah. And with Counties, I'd like to see them actually do more of those, the low game for them as they go wide. That's got to be good. It's got to be good.
Yeah, Hinawini again there, being the man in the middle. He scored the last one, but now he's set this one up.
That's right. Look at that quickie play. Number 12 goes wide to his winger, and perfect. Akitoa just like that, and that is the answer you want in the first 60 seconds of the second half. The coaching staff, the players will be happy with that.
Yeah, that's a great start, isn't it? They're probably sitting there going, guys, we can do better than this. We're better than this. Let's go through our process again. And it looked like he was actually going to go for a dive again.
Yeah, I think so. And I think, this is the counties teams traditionally at all levels have been masters of that low game, so that's their bread and butter. And regardless of the age, I'd love to see them do that more often here.
Great passive line and unders.
Just
fantastic.
Like that.
Yeah, just like that. Just like that.
Just like that. And I think Tony was neither deciding as he rubs his hammy whether he was going to go out to Coulter there as we watch the Bunnings Warehouse replay. And again, just went back to the short side. Lafiso just picking his man. Tony running that passive line there, and just like that, as we've said earlier, Auckland answer back with the only way you should answer back if you are attacking team.
Yeah, in the women's point of view, Counties always used to have steppers in low game. They were very hard to defend.
Yeah, I coached Taranaki mixed grades for a while, and I was sort of feared Counties because of the stepper prowess was amazing.
Good set there from Counties. They got them right down to the end of the field, so they can contain them from here and see where Auckland goes. Auckland will try and get to their sub box. Rolly Stanton That's unusual for him, to be honest.
Yeah, a great opportunity here now for Counties. They can get themselves in a good position as we get a new fresh legs on there.
New ball again. New.
Yeah, Mike New Bowl calling the play here.
Looking for a quickie. He's going to step back there. Nice. Just didn't go to hand. Good defence there by Auckland.
Yeah, I think they had the idea of what they wanted to do, not quite the execution in that quickie play. So really didn't commit anyone, didn't get any player latching onto them. So they sort of just went for a movement without actually committing any of the defence.
Roller Stanton there, going forward, doing his job.
Doing his job, all right, as we see again. We've seen this actually in a couple of the open stands where they go wide. So they're dragging the players across, away from the subbing box.
Oh, good dummy there, long ball. Just couldn't hold it. Yeah, they're also, when they're dragging the middle player.
Yep.
So he is actually purposely running across field. I don't know how many coaches run across field.
Yeah, exactly. And I think what Auckland are trying to do is they have this little term called gate, where they're trying to get the 3-3s, have that space as wide as they can. So
this is a good step from Counties. Really getting those powers there, going to work there.
Unfortunate border ground there. So Auckland, just some uncharacteristic errors as they've gone into their exit pattern. So coaching staff will be asking for players to tidy that area up. Sorry.
Going back to work there, Auckland. Trying to attack those middles, get them up high, make them work, or bad luck.
It's probably, again, we talked about their passing being quite close, so there was a bit more distance in it, and yeah, I think, partly we've seen Auckland go a little bit away from their game.
Yeah, it seems like at half-time they said, hey, we could probably go a little bit wider in our passing. Let's just try stuff. Let's see if we can get a little bit wider, really stretch the Counties' defence, but with that, high risk, sometimes a high reward, but it is definitely high risk. Yeah,
high risk under this weather. As we've got Hitawini and Ray Hunter there. Ooh, unfortunately border ground, but that's more positive play there by Counties.
Yeah, they're definitely sort of making sure that with their sets they're getting right down to the end, aren't they? They're sort of like, if we make a mistake, let's do it in this end of the park.
Yeah. Go forward there by Te Moana Nui.
Auckland just going back to work there. Two-man power there, trying to get a little bit wider now. They've got the subs on, so they can come wider. Dragging their player.
That's a good play there by Pope as we got through the setup. Drummond there. Nice step back.
The show and go.
Oh,
Rowley.
That was a good setup there.
Rowley running a fantastic line there. He got past his man and then just couldn't hold on to it.
And there we go. Step back, finding the man, just ball in hand, just not connecting on that one. So unfortunate for Auckland, but the game rolls on as we have Counties up over halfway now. So let's see if they can get themselves down into a striking position.
New ball again. He's been prominent for Counties.
New Bold, he's all over the place. He's calling the play as he starts to scoop and go.
Ooh, Viniki probably came too short on that one. If it's held a space there, it could have been straight into that space.
Yeah, and so it's relief for Auckland as they take a bit of a breather. Drummond.
But again, they're back down this end of the field, so that's a good set.
That's right. That's what you want. The coaching staff will be happy. You want to make sure that you can get as much yardage so you make the opposition team work to get up to halfway and beyond.
Looks like they've pulled a penalty here.
Go, just asking for the position from the referee. Langaheito there. Oh,
Don't know what's going on.
not quite sure whether that was a forward pass, but Tony threw it and then he turned around and walked backwards. So he must have got the call from the referee there.
Good yards there.
Nice work. New bowled in dummy half. And we got our 3-on-3 players here.
Eddie winning again, just sort of the mastermind of it, trying to start organising. Trying to make them come out of the 7. Yeah, they pulled a penalty. Well done. Very smart.
Very smart indeed.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But again, they're down this end.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
It is weird. Again, you just have to, sometimes plant it with 2 hands. It's, I've played in a nationals where it's been this as well, and it's really difficult.
Yeah. So when you're playing, probably 2 critical things, ball in 2 hands, and actually partly when you're anticipating the touch, be close to the ground so you can put the ball down straight away.
Yeah, it helps when you're shorter.
Yeah. Here we go again, as we're almost into the final 10 minutes here with Auckland leading 6 counties, Manukau 2. And there we go, a couple of smart operators on the screen.
Yeah, working those middles, aren't they?
Oh, there's a bounce out happening there. But I don't think Tony's feet went with the ball.
Yeah, the bounce out is always the bread and butter. So it's good to see that these guys are still doing bounce outs. A little bit too quick there, mate.
Yeah, that was our speed stopper this time. He was called for going too fast as Flavel makes his way almost up to the 10-metre line.
I'm just going to put it out there that the game does not change for your different ages, so you still have to pull back as what everyone else does. So this game is exactly the same. It's not changed, it's not varied, it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly here. And this was set-up play there, Flavel.
Oh,
late cut there.
Good reading. That was a great read on the defence there. He stayed in the space rather than chasing. Good work, Counties again. They're right down the end of the field and they're on the other side. So Auckland has to work really hard to get to their sub box.
Yeah.
They have to use at least maybe 2-3 touches to get there. That's smart.
That is very smart play by the Counties 50 means there. So just not allowing Auckland to make those easy yards. To say, you've got to work your way up the field.
It's a long way to go, isn't it?
Certainly is a long way to go, and it's even longer in the second half, it seems.
Oh, great. He just turned his man inside out. There he goes.
And just like that, I think players started to mirror, but they lost their mirror as we watched the Bunnings Warehouse replay.
Graham Cav, he was just like, turn him left, right, looking for his support, and then out on the wing, what a good winger should be.
Yeah, he had his hands up, calling for the ball, and that takes Auckland 7, the Counties Manukau 2.
I remember playing when I was playing Opens, and the Masters used to finish the day before us, and we'd have a dinner and that, and they'd always be having a really good time. And I used to get jealous of it because we were like so serious. So, they play high level, but they also know how to have a good time as well.
Yeah, exactly. And they're nothing but good times now. They're out every evening eating those salads and having waters and stretching. That's what we've now come to know as the Masters.
I would say a few people, I caught up with the women's over 30s team, and I was like, hey, what are you guys up to? And we're like, dinner, stretching, bed.
No.
So they're not too sure what sort of order that's going to be.
That's exactly right. As we see, Counties, little quickie play there.
Oh, they look like they pulled a penalty here.
So just one of the things that they're trying to do is that little quickie play, and then it's a give back straight away. But you've actually got to make sure that you get a 3 latched onto you. Otherwise, the defender will just slide off you, and then they actually end up you have no space. So.
Yeah. I think Auckland are doing a pretty good job as well with their profile when they're pulling the corner. The profile is really good. They're really positive with it as well, so it's quite hard to do the quickie.
Yeah.
Well,
this is where you want your players, if they are going to do that quickie, is those players that are in the who are really good at that low game.
I think we've got a sin bin here, so that means we've got one less. So counties are. We've got another sin bin. It looks like. So.
He's gone to a sub. He's offside. That Auckland player's offside there.
Or he's subbed. Okay.
I think we might have missed that call there, but yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking for the numbers. Auckland playing with 5 players here. As we go for a 21 peel.
Well done. Have the extra man so they can be able to utilise that space.
Here we go, and the One Foundation replay comes into the 2-1 channel, and the winger pops out. Number 10, who planted the ball, Capwell.
Yeah, what was really good about this, the attacking player came at pace and really ran straight at the defence, and then they had to commit.
Yeah, exactly. And he was committing the link in the winger, so he ran right down that middle line there, which made the winger for Auckland come in and created the space on the outside. As we see Tuatia, Langaheitu and Lafiso. This combination's been around for a while.
Oh, passive line. Oh, great. Lucky, I think.
Yeah. I don't think they had a runner.
I think he was just like, I'm committing to that defence, and I'm just going to take it.
New Bolt saying, out of my way, please, Lafiso.
Oh, great inside ball.
Nice. Great inside ball. Flavel, nice plant there. As Counties Manukau through Manga makes the way forward, they get the subbers on.
Yeah, that's great yards, isn't it? Just like like we said before, just soft passes, just going forward, using the players, and this is where the drive works. Getting that high player up here, making them work, making the defence work. Last touch.
Oh, it's a bit unfortunate there. They could have set themselves up.
Good defence there by Auckland, though. Again, they're down at this end.
Yeah. Again, making Auckland work, so not giving them any easy meters here as they get on a fresh pair of legs, the Auckland team.
I'm pretty impressed by the way counties have decided to play this half. Everything is about get down at the end, and if we score, we score. We find that opportunity, it's great. If not, then we've got better chance to defend it. Yeah,
so this is a team going through their processes and making sure they get their completions, critical part.
Good scoop there by Cave. Looking for his man. Good defence by counties again. Good all touch, really.
Yeah, nice mirrors up. Defence by Capwell there. There was no space there for Poe.
Ooh. Oh.
See a touch first. No, unfortunate.
Getting a bit messy in there. Pretty hard to stop at any age, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is. Try making sure that he actually get a... Oh, that ball's down.
Did Drummond sneak in there, did he? He did.
Yeah, well done there. Number 3, Willie Drummond there as we watch the One Foundation replay. Player comes around.
Good plant.
Just like that.
Good step off the left and then nice and low again. We've been talking about those dives being really, really low. And that, again, is another example of what to do.
Yeah, that's Auckland taking a leaf out of the Counties Manukau scorebook there. As they start to go to ground. As we are into the final 3 minutes of the men's 50. Final here.
So they've scored, it's 8-3 at the moment. So it'd be great to see counties score another couple of tries and touchdowns.
Yeah, let's...
Whoa!
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, nothing in it.
That's right. We talk about this, the Awhi concept here at Touch New Zealand. So Awhi is attitude, whānau, harmony and integrity, and it's about looking after each other, it's about respect. So a good example there when the player fell over, that the opposition picked him up. So that's what we want to see, people looking after each other.
Yeah, well done. Great try again.
Yeah, number 4, you did touch him. Unfortunately, you were still going back. So, Langahito, there we go. Nice stable plant. And we can see that inside follow.
Yeah, good pick up again. Good scoop there. Staying nice and strong. And Auckland really just going back to their bread. But there goes the push there. He did slip, and that's why there was no penalty given as well, but he also got picked up.
Yeah. And it was a slip there. And you can see there's still got a lot of water on the surface.
There's a lot of... I walked across there this morning, and I got wet feet, so... Yeah. No gummies. Oh, great touchdown.
And we asked for it. We asked for another touchdown from counties. This is a province steep in touch history here. And they never give up, right to the final. Oh, beautiful pass. And the player there, number 7, Atatoa. Beautiful touchdown and the forward roll. That's next level.
Yeah, we're rolling into the last minute of the game, and it's been a fantastic game by both teams. We said this right from the start, that we're going to see skill, and that's what we've been given.
Yeah, and we certainly have. We've seen a disciplined and very structured performance from Auckland.
Oh, there we go. Dicky ball. It's a great deck ball, isn't it?
Yeah. Second phase play. He actually could have gone back on the inside, Lefiso there, but it was crowded. Jamie asking for the place as we head into the final 10 seconds here.
They'll be looking for another touchdown here. Lefiso has been pretty prominent all day. There he goes, a quickie coming back in the inside. Oh, what a ball! What a ball! Looks like he's going around the back, but hit the short.
That's right. And here we go in the One Foundation replay, the setup. 3-3, he gives the ball back. And Tony, beautiful short ball, hits to a tier on the hooter. And I'm just hearing over the loudspeaker, this is finals win number 5 for the Auckland men's team. So they're starting to build a legacy here in this grade. And they will continue that, and beautiful, lovely sports sportsmanship that we're seeing right now. Two teams that, although they battled it out on the field, you can see after the game it's all about respect, it's all about whānau.
Yeah, and this is what this is what touch in general is, that everyone comes to the same nationals and they know each other, they work with each other, and now the camaraderie afterwards. Well done.
Beep, beep.